What's up, guys? Textronic here with another look at some of the figures we got this week. Today we're looking at the GIJOE Classified Retro Flint figure. So slowly but surely, these are all coming out soon. You know, this one just barely. I got them. I got them on Sunday, and I haven't had a chance to do a review on them. I'm finally able to do them today. But Cover Girl should be coming out. Like, I think I should be getting her pretty soon. I think I get her either tomorrow or Monday. I don't know. Real soon. I gotta double check. And then I know the Televipers are coming, so that retro line is, that retro wave will be covered. And then the other figures on the next wave should be coming also. And it's kind of funny, I'm a little bit behind on these because I haven't got the new Snake Eyes or the Major Blood figure, considering that they're just, you know, another hash of Snake Eyes and I'm basically repaint of Major Blood. But I just got a notification that Desert Scorpion should be here by the month of October. And then I think Wetsuit is also coming, Sci-Fi and Mainframe. So I'm looking more forward to those. So I might get those before the other ones, but we'll see. I mean, and then I think Slice and Dice is now here already. I got a notification that one's coming. And then I know the Cobra, oh my god, I forgot what they're called, the Cobra Snakes, those are also coming. So yeah, it's a GIJOE Classified month in October, you know, September and October, so really exciting about this. All right, so now let's look at this. Now, I have to admit, I usually collect two of these because of the artwork, because it gives you that homage to the old figure from back in the day. But looking at this, like, what in the world is going on with Flint's face? Like, this does not look like Flint, and it does not look like the retro fit, you know, the retro art. Like, I don't know what they did. It looks like it's AI. Like, it looks really off. Like, it really looks really bad. And I also noticed that Cover Girl also looked bad too. I think Televiper, when I get him, I think he looks decent. But I don't know. Like, how did this pass quality control? I mean, in terms of who said this looks good? Like I said, like, I collect, you know, both, and eventually, like, I'm gonna have a wall full of these, and this one's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. It's just so funny. It's like, you know, just like what's his name? Oh my god, I forgot his damn name. Falcon. His face was ugly, but the artwork was decent. So now we have the opposite. So, yeah, they sort of look alike, but this is just, ugh. I mean, he's standing the way he's supposed to be standing, but that face just, it looks so weird. Like, it doesn't match. Like, I don't know how to say it, but this is horrible. This is ugly. This is probably one of the ugliest portraits of any of the characters ever. This does not feel like Flint. But anyway, let's move on. As you can see, the character is in this blister card where you see the figure in the front. It has all the weapons and everything here. Oh yeah, Butterface. That looks horrible. All right, here's the back of the art. It's still the art again. I guess it got lazy. Here is a small bio of him. Of course, on these, they do put different languages. So, you know, that's how they do these, you know. It's no longer a real American hero. It is an international hero. So that's how they do it. No worries, whatever. And as you can see, here is a crossover of the other three. Look how Cover Girl also looks kind of strange. See, Televiper doesn't look that bad, but Cover Girl, yeah, this is the main three from what's coming up. All right, anyway, let's just get this guy out of this monstrosity ugly box and get let's look at him closer out of the packaging. All right, here's Flint out of the packaging. Looking much better outside of the packaging than in the packaging, I guess. I don't know. I don't know who did the artwork on that, but they need to be fired or something. I would be reprimanding people like, nope, that's not what it's supposed to look like. But anyway, let's go and look at him. As you can see, the light on this guy, you can see his 5 o'clock shadow on his beard. He looks phenomenal. I'm really liking these retro versions. Now, how long will this go? I have no clue, because as you can see, a lot of the figures that are coming out now are basically, the classified figures. A lot of them look retro. So I have no idea who's going to be retro. But, coming up from next year, but we'll see how it plays out, because, it's a little frustrating though. You get the classified version, whatever, and then eventually they release another one. So you're basically just double dipping. And, I'm okay with it, I guess, but, after a while it's getting a little kind of old. So, we'll see who's next. But anyway, let's take a closer look at this guy. I mean, he is one handsome devil. He has some big eyebrows, some caterpillar eyebrows there. But yeah, this Flint does look a lot better. His facial sculpt, they did a really good job on his facial expressions and all that. Got a little dust on him right there. So, and then going down on his vest, he's got those ammunition there. And he's got that dark black shirt. I guess a sergeant there. Has that shirt, what do you call it? Tucked in, or rolled up, I mean. So not sure whose body he uses, but I'm sure there's reuse. Now going down to, there's a lot of gold going on. I like how that's popping there, that metal, that pin right there, and then you got the gold popping on those shells, and then here on the belt too. There's actually a falcon belt, it's really cool. And then it he has that belt, so he has his gun holster there. Looks really nice. The utility belt looks really, really good. I really like that. On here, he's got a Swatch watch, and there's actually some time on there, 12 o'clock or 12 midnight. I don't know. And then he has his camouflage pants. Like, this really looks really good. I'm really liking the way this one looks. Then you got those boots with the green on the sides and the black. He looks really good. I mean, and of course, if you already had the classified figures, you already know about the articulation, double jointed, pinless, side to side. He looks very animated, you know what I mean? It's kind of little, kind of giving me that, Toy Story feeling, Woody kind of in a way, right? But he looks phenomenal. All right, so let's look at all the accessories it comes with. So he does come with some hands, and that's the standard now with the G.I. Joe Classified. I remember they didn't come with hands, but now they do. So he has the fist pumps, fist hands, so you can probably pose them like on that thing. And then he has open hand, and then he has his pointing hand. So a lot of these characters are coming with that, so that's really cool. And then his pistol looks better than the Nerf pistol, which is great. And then he has his signature shotgun, which you have to have that. So yeah, and the green and the black, which looks really nice. And of course the gloves are brown, if I didn't mention that. And then his backpack, which looks really good. It have we seen this backpack already? I'm not too sure. It's really have we? Maybe we have. I don't know. If you know in the comments, let me know. It's hard to keep track, obviously, 170 G.I. Joe figures already. But it's really cool. I love the colors, how that stands out. You know what I mean? The cantina has some shading on it, so it really pops out of the, out of the backpack. You got some grenades there, and then you got, I guess, some dynamite there. Why am I thinking of Austin Powers? And, that scene where he's with the girl and the guys catch him, and there's that utility bag and everything comes out. I'm just thinking about that. Weird, just came to mind. And here's his beret. Really cool. And of course, he does come with the stand, and I love the fact that the retros come with the stand. I really wish that the regular characters will. So let's just go ahead and put this. Let's see how he looks with his beret. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Really, really good. I like that. And then we put his gun in there, which is really cool. And then the backpack. So yeah, I mean, you know, this is definitely a really good looking figure. And just the aesthetics of him really look good. I really like that. So just, I mean, you know, definitely. And he feels good. He doesn't feel too loose or too, you know, cheap. So that's really cool. Before we put in the gun and everything, let's go ahead and do a comparison. Let me take this off real quick so he can lay down right. To his counterpart that came out real early in the line. I think this one, yeah, he came out pretty much real early. And that is the original or the regular version. Big time differences. Of course, this is a different body. I kind of like this face sculpt a little bit better. I don't know. I think he looks more kind of like, you know, all-American. Guys, this guy's dusty. Sorry about that, y'all. Just, you know, a little bit more scruffy, a little bit more, you know, because like I said, this one looks cool, but he looks a little like a doll. Just a little bit. I mean, I'm getting a doll feel from this one. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is, you know, toy, really. But this one does, I think I do like this head sculpt better. But in terms of other things, of course, I like the beret better on this version. The body, you know, yeah. So, I mean, no, you know, it does, it's a big difference. You can really tell. Got those ugly shin guards. I hate those things. So he doesn't have, I mean, you know, this one is very more classic looking, obviously, this on this side, you know, compared to this one. But yeah, another figure that, you know, we going to replace on our shelves, you know, like I have the retro Duke. But like I said, I think I like the first Duke. I think that one looked good. And this Flint does also look good too. So there'll be a place for them. I'm not going to get rid of this one. I think, you know, it is an improvement, but in sense, I know what they're trying to do. They're, you know, basically giving us more just to buy, I guess. But yeah. So there's some rumors going on that the G.I. Joe classified figures will be going up in price. So from my understanding, they'll probably be going up from, you know, I guess now they're $24.99 all the way up to $27.99 is from what I understand. So, you know, I'm just telling you, it's getting harder and harder to collect these days. You just kind of like, I just kind of feel like, oh, you know, we're just going to spend more money on the figures that we want. And I mean, I know, and the crazy thing too about it is Short Fuse and what is the name of the other guy? Oh my God, I forgot it. Short Fuse, the 2-pack that's coming out for a Target exclusive. God, I forgot his name. Short Fuse and... Anyway, it'll come back to me. It'll come to me soon. But anyway, you know, that 2-pack is supposed to be $54.99 at Target, right? Well, Hasbro Pulse had him up, and I didn't think about it. I just grabbed it at Hasbro Pulse because for me, I did do again. I got jiffed into getting the membership again because of the Coast Leather set. I got the damn membership and I didn't even need it, one. And then like I thought, oh well, you know, you have first dibs, you don't have to worry about Target canceling. So I went ahead and quickly bought the figure, put them on pre-order, and I noticed that it was $62.99 in terms, you know, and compared to what they're charging at Target, $54.99, $8 more on Hasbro Pulse versus Target. You would think Target would be more because, you know, they're trying to make a little bit more on their figures, but no, it's the opposite. It is weird. So I don't know. I might either two things. I might call Hasbro or contact them and see if they could fix the price. If they don't, you know, just because $8 is $8, right? Or Steeler. It's Short Fuse and Steeler. There you go. Sorry. Anyway, because that's a must-have set, right? Or, you know, I'll just go on Target when it releases in November and just pick it up there, you know, and that's it. So I don't know. It's crazy. I'm noticing all these prices, and I'm kind of glad that Classified's kind of almost done because, you know, I don't know if I can continue this another couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so let's go and get Retro Flint on my turntable to get a final thoughts on it. All right, here are my final thoughts on the G.I. Joe Class of 5 series. Flint, the retro version. All in all, he's a pretty cool figure. I mean, I really like his aesthetics, the way he looks. I think the only minor thing, and it's not really that bad because we've had other horrible faces in the line. Cover Girl, the first Cover Girl, and Falcon. Oof. But this one, he does look really good. I am kind of getting that Woody from Toy Story vibe from that face sculpt. As you can see, it just looks very, you know, I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but it does look a little, you know, little weird. But other than that, I think he looks really cool though. I love the colors, I love everything. The backpack looks great. I like how they did the backpack too. It's kind of like arched to fit the back, not like how the other ones are just, you know, plain brick. I am gonna say though, the artwork is very horrible. Like, this is just very scary to me. And I hope that this is the last we see of this, because, you know, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, don't you have the files from back in the day, and you just, I mean, I can make a better, you know, artwork, you know what I'm saying? Just use the original. Like, well, why can't we use the original? Like, maybe because the artist would have a compensation, I guess, but still, like, you can still, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm just, you know, buying these and reviewing them. So, you know, but anyway, yeah. So you can still pick up this guy at Amazon, and I think Big Bad Toy Story might have him, or was he sold out? I don't remember. But this one should not be too hard. They're not getting hard to get anymore, boys and girls. I mean, considering I know a lot of people, you know, get frustrated over the, you know, exclusives, and I used to be one, but now I'm like, you know, we'll see how it goes. I hope I can grab Pythona, though, because that's the one I really want. We'll see. Hope no issues with her. But anyway, so like I said, yeah, you know, what do you guys think of the retro line? Do you think that they should do more figures? Who do you think you want to see in the retro line? I have a feeling, for me, I think we're probably going to see a Alley Viper. We're probably going to see Shipwreck. And probably a Jinx, and maybe even Falcon too. They might do a retro Falcon, you know, considering Butterface, you know, what they did with us, and they'll probably just use the Night Force version face, but we'll see. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for checking out my channel. Like I said, you know, we are very close to 500. Like, I was looking the other day, I was like, we'd like have 700 people to go. So then, of course, the next milestone will be 1,000. We'll see. You know, like I said, I'm just having fun. So let me know in the comments what you think. And until next time, yo, Joe. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.